The Punisher Season 2, Episode number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we here to next week's episode of The Punisher. Last week, we had what I would consider one of the best episodes in the entire show, man. The shootout scene last week was just absolutely fantastic. The music, the lighting, the mood, everything about it, man. They fucking killed it. The show amazes me more and more. Every single time we go into a new episode, I'm just like, damn, dude. You know what I mean? Because it's the Punisher, and it's like we already watched an entire season of it. We watched him in season 2 of Daredevil, and then now we have this season, and it's obviously, you know, it's somewhat similar to the last season, you know, the way we're picking things up, new villain and whatnot, but also still dealing with stuff with Billy and Madani. But it's just so interesting, man, and I love it. You know, we had those characters from the jail essentially in for one episode. I know they came in at the end of episode number 2, technically, right? But technically, they were only in for one full episode, man, and I feel like I kind of got attached to them, man. Right, we had a little bit of development from them and whatnot, and got a little bit of backstory, but just seeing Frank work with them was so fucking fantastic, dude. I'm excited to see what we have in store for this week. I'm assuming we're gonna be picking up in New York, being as the end of last episode, Madani picked up Frank, and that's where we're headed, man. So I'm excited to see what we have in store for this week. But guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. I wonder if when Billy sees Frank, if everything would come back. You know what I mean? I gotta dig big. Who the fuck is this guy?
For LA connection.
Oh, Billy, right? Don't say some shit unless you want to get fucked up. Damn. First time we see his face.
What? This is some Edward Scissorhands shit right here. We're deaf too?
Billy!
You're one sad bastard.
Oh, that was a cool POV.
It's not too late to put this right. We can do that, you and I.
Oh, bro, he stood up. Oh, shit. Yeah, see? This is why you don't fuck with people just to fuck with people, man. You never know who you're fucking with. He's smart enough to not just do it out in the open, though. That's the thing. Out in regular public, right?
What do you want, freak?
Damn. Wow. That was kind of a little clean transition. We can piece together what the fuck happened, right? Ah, dude, I don't know. It's tough because it's like Billy's a piece of shit, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I don't know. They just make it look so badass, right? He's still a piece of shit though. Fuck him. I wonder what Frank's gonna do if he comes face to face with him. You know, would he be willing to fully kill him this time? Would he just try and put him, you know, back in the hospital or in jail rather? Would Billy even remember it is Frank that did that shit? I know he knows the Punisher logo, the skull, but and he talks about Frank too, right? He talks about them in the barracks, but that's all he remembers supposedly.
The terms of the deal we made with him were pretty clear. Castle was on his own.
Yeah, well, I guess that's a problem with telling lies and covering things up. You can't really trust anyone afterwards.
A lie that was designed to protect you.
Well, don't pretend you did it for me.
Agency, everything, more than her.
I dropped him off outside the city. Told him to get lost.
Why not leave him in the middle of Ohio?
He wanted to come here.
Did he come here because of Russo?
No, I didn't even tell him about Russo.
She's lying.
We'll talk about Russo when I get back.
Yep.
Do not leave Frank for anything. Frank?
Dude, she's sitting here thinking, I know Rachel isn't her name, but it's the only thing we can really call her. She's sitting here thinking, what the fuck have I got myself into?
What, is she like your ex or something? Because this place looks like it belongs to a serial killer, which would make sense. Yeah, who else keeps everything this neat? You know what I mean?
Someone who's never here,
I
probably.
wouldn't be surprised, honestly, to find a nicely stacked pile of arms in the freezer.
You're gonna take the bedroom. I'll take the couch.
I mean, yeah, he shouldn't tell her, dude. I'm sitting here saying tell her, but she's already proven she can't be trusted, right?
Suspected of several murders. NYPD says Russo is dangerous
Alleged
and
bomber.
should not be approached.
Yep.
Russo was last seen wearing a gray hooded sweatshirt around 7 p.m. on the corner of Northern Boulevard and 122nd.
They pinned the bombings on him and Lewis, right? She just don't feel safe, huh? I mean, I get it. She is still really young too, you know? I mean, I wonder how she even ended up in this situation, right? The only backstory we really got is that she's had multiple, you know, aliases and stuff, so she's done some illegal shit. But this seems like it's some more serious shit than just having fake IDs and whatnot.
How many did you do before?
I knew this recruiter for the Corps told me that they like to ask that same question. This one kid, he said 50 or 100, I mean, whatever, who cares, right? What he wanted was the kid who said, I don't know, or more than the next guy. Hang in there. I used to have the poster back in the group home. As if we had a choice, you know? As if we had a choice.
It's crazy because it's like, dude, I have so much empathy. Seeing this stuff makes me feel bad for him, but I know what he did.
There's this thing I do with my TBI patients. They make masks that help them represent what they want to portray to the outside world.
This is when he customized his.
Why don't you try it? What face do you want the world to see?
Man, I wonder if that was the first time he saw a picture of his old self, you know, on the news right there.
I see, I called you when I needed you, and you didn't do a goddamn thing, right? But now I'm here because you need me to deal with Billy.
Yep.
Must mean that, officially you're not allowed to, right?
He pretended he didn't remember what happened. He acted like a basket case. He bided his time and lulled them into thinking he was harmless. But as you can see, he knows. You are all he thinks about.
Good.
Exactly what he wanted, man. That's what he told him. Said death was too easy. Ooh! She kept it.
Okay, that blood, it's yours, and it's mine, and it's his. Maybe you moved on with Frank. Maybe you got closure. Good for you. But he hasn't.
Neither has she.
Yeah, maybe that's why you couldn't kill him either.
Excuse me?
Maybe that's why you couldn't kill him either.
No, killing him would have been too easy.
Yeah, you're too hard.
That why I'm here, Madani, to take the shot that you couldn't?
Give me names. Names, places, anything I can use to find him.
This shit never ends. Trust me.
She's been thinking about it too every day. She hasn't been able to move on. I mean, Frank's right. Death would have been too easy for him. Like, at least he's suffering. It just sucks that he was able to escape, you know? Like, shit. Damn. Yeah, these are the people that got killed, right? That she was doing the stuff with. She hid under the bed before. Wow. Oh, Kurt! Hold on now. Dude, is Frank coming here? I know he ain't seen Kurt since what happened, I'm sure, right? You see, Kurt's spooked because he knows Billy's out, right? Probably saw the news reports.
Why can't we meet up and go fishing in Florida like normal friends, huh?
You know, I don't fish, Kurt.
Have you ever been to Florida?
Stop.
They practically jump into the boat.
Fishing once with dynamite. That's pretty fun.
You see, there you go, Frank. That right there, that's the problem.
What's that?
That modern disease. The need for instant gratification.
Good to see you, buddy.
That's a bad problem in today's world. Hard to fight it.
I went to the hospital. I had to see for myself. And dude, he was so skinny, he could barely move, slurring his words, face behind a mask. You know, he thought he was there to see me after I lost my leg.
You know, that, Madani, she thinks she's just putting on an act, you know? That's all bullshit.
No, not from where I was standing. His wires are definitely screwed. I figured it's easy not giving a shit. Not caring about anybody, running from all sorts of feelings. Sounds miserable as hell, but easy, I guess. I want a real life. And a life that doesn't include me pulling guard duty in my own apartment.
I get it.
He wants him dead.
What did he do last time, huh? He didn't run. He didn't hide. He wanted to settle scores. But if you don't remember us, who the hell would it be?
Somebody from a group home, maybe?
We play stickball on the street. It didn't matter that I didn't have it.
Oh, flashback.
Uniform, a real diamond play on. I loved it. But he took that away from me.
Arthur. That's who he's going after.
After my shoulder healed. I hated it.
That's right. Arthur was the dude he said was trying to do stuff to him, right?
Old man was at every single game I played at, every single one. I wish you had that. I'm sorry you didn't.
The real friend, man.
Made you into the baddest son of a bitch I ever met in my life, so it made you. Yeah. Huh? Right.
That's who he's going after current day, man. Shit. I remember they had mentioned him a little bit, you know. Billy was talking about how he took a liking to him and he got a couple hits in on him, but then the dude like ripped his shoulder out its socket, right? Once that happens, bro, your shoulder ain't never the same, dog. You can't throw right. It's different. Oh, sleep. Yep, the nightmares. It's crazy because the first season we dealt with so much PTSD and Frank and stuff, you know, his visions and things he was seeing. Now we're seeing Billy deal with it a lot and Rachel too.
Hey, let me out! Let me out!
Hey, you all right?
Hey,
Oh, he's
never
back.
lock me inside like that ever again! Do you hear me? You never do that to me ever again! I hate you! Did you ever lock me inside ever?
He knows she's scared, dude.
You don't remember me? Billy Russo. From the Ray of Hope.
He remembers him now. Saw that gulp.
I was getting tacos for us all, and then I was hiding under the bed, and then he came back in, and it was just like after that it was.
Wait, who's he? Who came back?
No, look, I really think we should just get out of here. That's what Fiona would do. She'd say, if you think your cover's blown, just run.
Who's Fiona?
I worked for her, me and the others. The guy, the one with the vest and the old-timey preacher shirt, he comes back in, and I couldn't run, I couldn't scream, I couldn't do anything because he was literally standing, like, right there.
Damn.
What was this?
A job in Chicago.
What's the job?
Fiona snuck us onto some catering crew for this funeral. This fancy event thing. We had to take pictures of these guys, and I felt like super weird about it because they were like hugging and kissing and crying. But, you know, really what we should do right now is split up and get the HELL out of here. There's this girl I know, Chantel. She's here in the city, used to run with us. She's doing really well. She'd hook us up. I know she would.
Like you see, Frank's got Homeland connections. You think some random person, Chantel's gonna have, you know, a better chance of helping you guys than Homeland?
I messed with my head. It's all messed up in there, you know. Remembered your address though. Clear as day. Crazy, huh?
You were a good-looking kid. It's a damn shame.
See, that's that shit. I'm surprised Billy didn't just kill him right away.
The guy hurt him. Hurt him bad.
Yeah, the stickball guy.
That's right, he told you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So what about him?
There was a time that Billy wanted to make him pay. Yeah, we went to Bensonhurst and wanted to tune the guy up. The guy showed up and he changed his mind.
Do you think he'd go there now?
I don't know, Madani, he might. Yeah, if he's angry enough.
Wow, who are you people?
Shut up. Frank, I'm gonna do this my way.
Morning, Agent Madani.
Oh.
Sorry, you have company?
Honey, what are you doing here?
I wanted to run something by you. One cop to another.
I'm on my way out.
Russo's journal went missing from the hospital. Been lying to me since Russo and Frank Castle went at it at that hotel.
I told you then that Russo was dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, fucking Brett, man.
Go take a shower, if you don't mind.
Yeah, as long as you don't want me to watch.
Don't do nothing stupid, Rachel, please. This dude has helped you so much at this point. I get she doesn't want to be involved in this, but it's like, you fucking run. You really think you're going to find somebody better than Frank or Homeland to protect you?
I worked all my life. I volunteered to help you kids. And for what? What did I get? I tried. I was there, which is more than I can say for your smackhead mothers and degenerate fathers. Shit. I loved you kids. And some of you were happy to love me back.
Yeah, in the wrong way. Fucked.
What, did some Hajis jack up your face? Is that why you're here? Is that why you're here? You ain't so fussy anymore. Now you ain't so pretty.
This boy's asking for it. Dude, he is asking for it, man. What a POS. Oh, current day, she's trying to figure out Frank, who he is. Yep. Yep. She's starting to realize who he is. Damn. That is brutal. Oh my God.
What the hell, Mahoney? Why didn't you identify yourself?
Oh my God. You lucky you had a vest on.
You snuck up on a law enforcement officer at a crime scene. That's on you.
You knew Russo would be here.
He says this has anything to do with Russo.
If I forgive you for shooting me, will you please tell me what the hell is going on here?
He's like, I'm tired.
You know what? While you're at it, try and ding me for obstruction. Let's see how far you get. Looks like you have a homicide on your hands. Detective.
She's just too personally involved in this shit. But it's also like nobody wants to believe her, you know what I mean?
They killed your whole family right in front of you. Why didn't you tell me that? My name isn't Rachel, by the way.
No.
It's Amy.
What? Amy?
Figure you should probably know that.
So no more running? All right, then.
At least we understand each other now, right? I mean, she's like, why didn't you tell me? Why would he just tell you? You're not telling him shit. He don't even know you. You know? It's like, for what reason? Damn. Blood all on him.
Are you hurt?
Is this gonna be end up being like a love story for them too? Is she gonna end up falling in love with him or some shit? I mean, he trusts her, obviously, right?
I did get to thinking about the people that I do know, did know. My brothers out there. They were family. Never really had that before, you know?
Traded family for money.
I was the best version of myself out there in the surface. Swift, silent, deadly. We all were all of those things. We were a family, and we were fighting for something. We weren't afraid of shit. And now there's this shadow just waiting for me. I deserve to feel the fear. I don't know why, but I know.
He knows he did something fucked up.
What if you opened your mind to the idea of redemption? Every human being deserves that, I promise you.
He can't ever redeem himself to Frank, I know that.
This face, this face has everything that I ever did wrong written all over it. And when I look in the mirror, I want to see the best version of myself again.
But that version of yourself that you considered the best version was a fucked up version. I guess he said when he was in a field was when he was the best version. Dude, so she gonna end up helping him and keeping him safe and keeping him hidden, man. The Punisher season 2 episode 4 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen, and what an episode it was, man. Dude, I feel like I got too much empathy, man, because I know everything that Billy did, and I'm still sitting here like, damn, I feel bad for him, you know. I know he can't ever have redemption, especially in like Frank and Kurt's eyes, right? Like Billy was a part of Frank's whole family being murdered, you know, and it's like he did it all for money. It's so fucked up because even here you hear him talking. He's like, we were a family, we were the best, and I never had a family, and we were a family. And it's like, yeah, you killed your brother's family essentially, you know. Like, he didn't pull the trigger literally, but he knew about it. He could have saved him, he could have stopped it, and he was a part of it, man. There's no redeeming that. And again, like, I've been back and forth whether he believes it or remembers or doesn't. It's pretty obvious he doesn't remember, you know, everything. He obviously has pieces and stuff, the, you know, the Punisher symbol and stuff. And I know his therapist knows about the crimes he committed, right? She said alleged crimes, but we all know it happened. But I don't know how much she knows, you know, that the Punisher was there, that it was Frank and stuff like that, because obviously they covered a lot of stuff up too, right? The Homeland Security. But it's tough, dude. You know what I mean? It's really fucking tough. I still feel for him, but I love that, you know, season 1 we were dealing with a lot of Frank's PTSD, and obviously now we don't really see that from him too much at all. Like, you know, we don't have any of the flashbacks or anything, or his head being fucked with. You know, we saw at the end of season 1 he went to the group and stuff. He obviously killed everyone that had anything to do with it and took out Billy, you know, at least for the most part. So maybe that was his way kind of coming to terms with it in one way or another. But now we see Billy dealing with the PTSD and stuff and dealing with all this shit. We see Rachel, or rather Amy, I think she said her name was, dealing with it as well. And it's cool to see that that's still there, man, you know, just in a different way. But another fantastic episode. I love that we saw Kurt, right? Kurt's still in this. I wonder if we're ever going to see David again. I mean, his story was pretty much wrapped up in season 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. But it would be cool, you know, if maybe Frank needed something at some point, hacker, find out some information or something, and we got to see a little David cameo, man. But regardless, another fantastic episode in the book, guys. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, that's if you guys enjoyed this reaction video. Make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.